Welcome to the MBP battle. Today we've got a fantastic duel between two players who are just as effective for club and country. In the right corner, Albert Rude will be presenting the Manchester City attacking midfielder Kevin De Bruyne. In the left corner, Adria will be presenting Bruno Fernandes, the Manchester United attacking midfielder. Let's get to it.
Bruno Fernandes is located in the interval, whether in the pockets or in the central lane, depending on the distance with his direct opponent. According to his body position, it is good enough to let him perceive what's behind him, otherwise he turns his head when his back is to goal. Moreover, he doesn't make too many touches, but he plays quickly to his team, who make deep runs.
Generally speaking, Kevin De Bruyne has the ability to find the pockets amazingly. However, when the rival closes the pockets, what he is doing is to read it immediately and move towards the side lane, where he can receive the ball all the time with the correct body shape in order to play forward. It's also important to add that Kevin De Bruyne is starting a lot of counterattacks because of these intermediate positionings. So when his team is recovering the ball, he can receive into the pocket and start the direct counterattack. Kevin De Bruyne has an incredible talent to detect the defensive imbalances, especially when these imbalances appears in the defensive line. For example, when a center back is stepping to track the movement of the false nine and he is facing the opposing goal in order to attack these spaces, taking advantage of his astonishing pace. The most unique aspect of his way of playing is identifying these imbalances and not attacking directly them. Instead of being in a rush, what he is doing is position himself near the imbalance and receiving the ball 2 feet in order to attack with the ball this space that will be open because of the non-well coordinated behavior of the defensive line. Once he has the ball under control, he can split or commit the defender in order to create advantages.
As his speed is not very high, he identifies and attacks the imbalances when he is close to the box, identifying the gap and making a run to receive and finish immediately. Bruno Fernandes is located at the perimeter outside of the box, to receive it as number 10 and catch the rival by surprise. He doesn't use to shoot from long distances, but he used to finish from inside the box most of the times. However, it would not be a good idea to leave him a space there, since he makes use of his superb quality to put the ball far from the range of the goalkeeper.
The Belgian plays most of times as a second striker, attacking the free spaces inside the box from every single angle and position, sometimes arriving centrally as a number 10. In other plays, attacking the second post as a winger, and most of times getting a position where he's able to receive the ball at the top of the box and playing a ground-to-air missile directly to the upper 19. I'm just going to say surreal defense splitting passes. The amount of through balls that Kevin De Bruyne is able to play every single game is simply amazing. Playing balls from his half of the field to start a counterattack, or playing through balls to destroy the defensive line, or playing in the final third some very accurate balls in order to allow a teammate to finish the play. This is how Kevin De Bruyne increases dramatically the level of his team when playing with the ball.
According to this, the Portuguese always plays forward, no matter what his body orientation is. His first and only choice is to play vertically to the most advantageous player, which allows the team to attack the box with speed. Despite this, the ambition in making that final pass sometimes comes in a hurry, which makes him lose the ball. Bruno Fernandes stands out for his offensive skills, but not for his defensive abilities. According to that, he has problems not only to defend the on-ball player, especially in open spaces, but even to identify the direct opponent, sometimes leaving too much space in between. However, he can continue defending when the possessor comes to the sides, being able to defend and recover the ball in small spaces.
Kevin De Bruyne can press as a first line or a second line, being more effective when pressing as a first line, trying to lock the rival on a side, than pressing as a second line, having to defend a forward pass with a lot of space to manage. Although he identifies his mark perfectly and arrives on time to press the control, most of times he uses an angle that is not 100% correct. So sometimes he has to fold the possessor in order to prevent the progression.
We are now at the final verdict. After analyzing the 5 fundamentals and other characteristics of these two players, we have come down to the final verdict. And the winner is Albert Rude with Kevin De Bruyne. As we can see through this deep analysis, we can see that Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgian international, is very good at playing within the intervals as well as playing through balls, which makes him the clear winner of this battle. If you enjoyed this battle, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you want to receive more content. See you soon.